And as the Russian attack entered its third week, there is another bone of contention between Ukraine and Russia. The Chernobyl nuclear plant, which was seized by the Russian forces after launching the invasion of Ukraine. And 16 days after occupying one of the worst nuclear disasters in human history, the site there, Ukrainian intelligence has informed that the Chernobyl nuclear plant can be used to further escalate the war. It says that Russians are preparing a terrorist attack on the exclusion zone in Chernobyl.
If it gets there, the shelter object could be destroyed, and then the radiation would spread all over Europe. If any of the reactors at nuclear power plants is damaged, it will be Fukushima.
According to the scouts of the Chief Directorate of Intelligence of Ukraine, Russian troops were seen collecting the bodies of Ukrainian soldiers and then taking them to the Chernobyl nuclear plant to show them as skilled saboteurs of Ukraine. However, this information could not be independently verified. Meanwhile, the Chernobyl plant, which is currently under Russian occupation, was knocked off the power grid on the 9th of March and has been disconnected from the International Atomic Energy Agency's monitoring systems. The nuclear plant is now dependent on power from diesel generators and backup supplies. However, Ukrainian officials have now warned that there is just 48 hours worth of diesel left to power its emergency generators. The Russian troops have occupied the plant for the last 2 weeks now. They are not allowing any Ukrainian repair crew or engineers to be back on the site. Rather, the Kremlin called nuclear specialists from Belarus to restore power to the derelict plant. Experts saying that a nuclear power plant, which is in a war zone, could pose a huge danger.
We all have seen what's happening with the Chernobyl power plants and the decommissioned reactors, and the fact that they've been cut from electricity, with extreme risk-taking as well on the side of the Kremlin. So, in a way, chemical warfare is the next step in terms of this extreme risk-taking and willingness to impose cost against Ukraine.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Moscow says that it is Ukraine and the US that are preparing to trigger biological warfare, further asserting how Ukraine is planning to destroy containers with toxic chemicals in highly populated areas. The Kremlin says that Ukraine may then lay the blame on Russian forces for using chemical weapons. However, there is no evidence regarding these claims. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.